Hi everyone, Adesh here from Adesh Model Train. So today we will see how we can configure the servo based turnout for our DCC or DC model layout systems. It will be a completely wireless configurations. So let's get started. So first thing what we have to do is we have to go to our GitHub where we have all the source code, which is in github.com/adarsh-model-trains. In the repository section, you can see GMRI MQTT Spring Transformer wireless ecosystem. Once you go into that, so in this, in the home page itself, I have configured so many information. So earlier, what we have done is we have seen how we can connect, how we can configure the turnout based on the relay switches, snap, especially for the snap like snap switches. And today we will see how we can configure the turnout based on the servo motors. So for that what we have to do is we have to go into ESP Arduino solutions. We have here MQTT servo turnout and signals. Once we get into this, we can download the source code from here. So first thing what we have to do is we have to configure, first we have to calibrate the servo motors basically to get open and close position, and after that we have to do the configuration for Node MCU and Arduino Uno or Mega, whatever we want. So for that what we have to do, we have to just connect Node MCU and Arduino with RxTX pin, and we have to set up the common ground, and we can power up Node MCU from Uno or Mega from 3 volt. So 3 volt will be here. So with this we can do power up the Node MCU. And then what we have to do next thing, we have to configure the PCA9685 board. So for that we have to what we have to do, we have to just pass a serial clock line and serial data line from Uno or Mega to SDA and SCL pins of PCA9685. We have to set up the common ground here, and then we can pass 5 volt we can pass 5 volt to the PCA9685 board, and we can use external 5 volt power supply to PCA9685 board, and then on and we can mount the servos here. So in PCA9685 board we can mount 16 servos basically, and if we want to do the chaining we can do in such a way like one board will go behind the another, and we have to use VCC, GND and SD and HCL line, we have to pass it, and then we have to use external 5 volt power supply, and then we can mount servo on that, and we can configure almost 64 boards in chain together. So first thing what we have to do is we have to download the source code here. So once source code is downloaded, we can see in every source code, in every servo base source code, we have a servo turnout calibration sketch. We can open the sketch in Arduino IDE. And once sketch is open, what we have to do, we have to go into config file, and in the config we can, so if suppose in our case we are just using one board, so we will be using board number 0 on the chain. But if you are like if you are using, and like you have chain of like 5 boards, so you can give 0 to 4 numbers, and it will immediately pick up the address for that and the pin number on the board. So for us we're gonna mount the servo on the 0th position, so that's why it's a 0. But if suppose in board number 4, in you have 5 board and on your servo is on 5th board, so board number will be 4 for that. And if your pin number is like 8, so you can pass pin number 8 here. So as I have earlier mentioned that board number starts from 0 to 63 and pin number start from 0 to 15. So accordingly we can do the configuration. So for that what we need is, we have Arduino Uno, we have PCA 9685 board, here we have, and then we have a serial data cable to upload the source code on Arduino. We have bunch of male female DuPont. We have external 5 volt power supply. We have servo SG90. We have turnout. We have small thin wire here so that we can connect servo with the turnout, and then this is small plier so that we can cut or twist the wire while connecting the servo with turnout. So now for us this next course of action is like, we have to configure all these things together, and we should upload the source code in that, and then we should start calibrating the servo, and with the calibration we will get true and close position. So this activity we have to do for all the servos which we are trying to configure for the turnout, so that we will get the throw and close position. The reason why we have to do is because every servo has a different mid level or different starting and end range. So based on that, we because of this variation, we have to figure out, and we have to note down all this information so that we can use this information on our sketch. So now you can see what I did. I just configured each and everything together. So what I did, as usual, as I mentioned earlier, that 5 volt and GND from Uno to VCC and GND, and then SD and SC line from Uno to PC 9685 board, and this is external power supply. Servo is mounted on pin number 0. And the turnout I have just mounted here, guessing that this will be the center point of that. So let's compile the code, and then let's upload the code. So here you can see servo is exactly in the middle, which is a center point. So just to get the new number, so if you see here closely, the gap between rails are almost equal, so we can say it's on the center point. So now what we can do is, first we'll figure out the close position, which should be this side, and throw position, which should be this side. So let's give the value. So we'll just give 150, let's give 100 plus. So it moved little bit that side, but still I can see this gap, so I'll just give 50 more. It moved little bit, so now I can see it's like tight. So here what we can do, 650 is the first value which we have to save, and then let's go back to 150 minus, let's bring it to the center point, so it's center point now, and let's give 100 minus for throw position. So it's came almost good, but you can see still it can be loose, so that's 50 minus. Now that is good enough. So I guess 1650 and 350 is a value which we gonna use it for our throw and close position. So 1650 is for close position, and 1350 is for throw position. So let's keep these values handy, and we'll feed these values to our source code